I'm laying here, stressed. 3:30 a.m. Shouldn't be up, but I am. Wanting more of the American dream. I can't even get to sleep to find it. Maybe this will be my thing to share with others that resonates. Because I know I'm not the only one out there wanting more, knowing that we deserve more, but not quite having the tools to achieve the more. Like the saying goes, it takes money to make money. And most of us, we're not born into money. We're born from people that came from people who worked. So they work, and so we work, which doesn't provide the sufficient funds necessary to really exceed or even meet the needs that we have: food, shelter, clothing. Definitely want to be able to enjoy your life and have some form of entertainment. Can't just live to work, work to live. But that's sadly where most of us find ourselves, working to live, living to work, not really being able to thrive, but only try to survive. I want to thrive. I wish I grew up in a world that really believed in the individuality of every human and embraced it and made a way for us to be able to make it. But sadly, only certain people can achieve those things. It's either you're going to come from money or you're going to very much closely go into debt trying to earn it. A lot of the success stories, they typically don't start from a positive place. Is that the only way to really make it? To either come from a family that's really rich or suffer, become homeless to the point that you have nothing in order to be able to have it all? Once you have children, that's not exactly something that you can really do without being selfish, because the children didn't ask to be born. They didn't ask to be brought into this world, but they require a level of care in their upbringing that requires money to be coming into the household in order to be able to provide electricity so that they would be able to log on and enjoy the electronics that we have been convinced that we all need. I dream of a world where money is no more, where every person from customer service all the way to the CEO are seen for the value of being a person. Because if we're being honest, people, the CEOs aren't why people return to companies. Your CFOs aren't the reason why your customers continue to interact with you. It's because of those of us that are down here, that are working every day on the front lines, speaking to your customers. We're the reason why they return. And you don't even value us enough to pay us a livable wage. But then you complain about the fact of aid that is paid for out of, once again, tax money that is coming from the paychecks of the people who you don't even value enough to pay a livable wage. And then you down us when we require things like food stamps or Medicaid. Maybe pay us what you pay yourself. And then if we still require those programs, then you get on your high horse and say how it's just us. But you can't sit there and pay yourself a $200,000 and $300,000 salary every year and then pay someone $30,000 in the same company and feel comfortable and feel as if though you're doing everything you can for the greater good of this country. If we're really all in this together, then we should be paid like we're all in this together, since money is not going anywhere, which sadly it should. It should have never been created.